I will off the camera. Greeting Toastmasters, distinguished Toastmaster and dear guests. Welcome to the 94th meeting of online Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club. Being the Sergeant at Arms, I am the Toastmaster Ravinder, the first speaker for today's meeting. So first, let me reiterate the club mission of Toastmaster International. In the Toastmaster International, we provide a sportive and a positive learning experience where members are empowered to develop their communication and leadership skills. That results in greater self-confidence and positive growth. In this meeting, we follow few ground rules in which we never discuss on any controversial topic. Second, kindly switch off the camera if you are stepping out of the meeting. And third, the most important, kindly keep your mic off if you are not speaking as a speaker or any role player. And the other most important rule is kindly rename yourself if you are any role player or any guest. So with this, let's invite the presiding officer of the day, Toastmaster Siba Lenka. Siba Lenka is a Toastmaster of Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club. He has IT professional experience of more than 10 years. Let's welcome the Toastmaster Siba Lenka. Over to you, Toastmaster Siba.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ravinder. It was a great introduction. I hope I'm audible and visible. Okay.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow Toastmaster and dear guest. Welcome to the meeting number 94. Okay, so as a presiding officer, it's my first responsibility to welcome all the guests. Let's go to the guest first. Satya. Yeah, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, Siva. Hi, everyone. This is Satyanarayan Panda. I am currently connecting out of Durgapur, West Bengal. I've been to your club meetings earlier. It was always a pleasure listening to you. In the meanwhile, let me say that I am trying to join this club and I'm in the process of joining you officially as your club member.
Okay. It's great news for us, like our upcoming new member, Satya. And yeah, we're welcoming. And this is a very good platform to improve our communication skill, leadership skill and everything. And for that, like you are already in our guest list, right? In our guest WhatsApp group.
Yeah, I have joined through that, the link
shared. Right? Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Fine, then offline we can connect and we can proceed ahead for further process. Okay, thank you, Satya. Coming to next guest. 1 second, let me see. Yone.
Hello.
Hello, I'm audible.
Okay, am I audible and visible?
Yeah, you are audible. Yeah.
My name is Toastmaster Zainuddin.
Yes, I'm sorry for the
Malabar Toastmasters Club, India. I am very happy with you. Thank you so much.
Okay, great. And and how long you are here? Like you joined Toastmaster Club?
I was Toastmasters. I have been Toastmasters 2017 onwards.
2007 onwards. Okay, it's great.
Thank you so much. In India, district 1-1. Thank you.
District 1-1. Okay, nice to know.
Thank you.
Guest Yone Gradin, you there? Am I audible? I don't think so. We are audible to them. Okay. Guest Prerna, motivation. we see like you joined our meeting as a guest multiple times. Can you please introduce yourself? Once again, please.
Yes.
Prerna, am I
Good
audible?
evening.
Yeah.
Yes. Good evening, one and all. Actually, I'm traveling right now, so I can't on my camera.
No worries.
Yeah, I have actually joined like multiple times here as a guest. Like my introduction, like I'm Prerna Bhuwania from Dumka, Jharkhand, and I'm an HR consultant in IT. And apart from that, I am a speaker and coach for students, and aspiring and an aspiring author also. So that is like my introduction. Thank
Sure.
you.
Yeah. Thank you, Penna, for your introduction. That introduction. Okay. Back to you. Sorry, back to me, presiding officer, and I hand over to myself as a TMOD, Siba Lenka. Okay. So today I am responsible for the TMOD, and in the TMOD, it's my responsibility to award the guest. Like in our Toastmaster meeting, we have three sections. One is a paper speech, and second is table topic, and the third is evaluation. Right. And today's our theme is let me open. Train your mind. Anything, any question coming to your mind? Train is like train your mind.
Practice. How we are
Practice.
giving instructions to our mind.
Okay. Do we need to train our mind? Because
Obviously.
we usually know ki, like suppose right now my weight around 90 kg, so we have to go gym and we have to reduce our fat, reduce our health. Do we necessary to train our brain?
Obviously, then only the result will be there.
Why we need to train our brain?
Prerna, this side, as an NLP coach, I can answer this question.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
Yes, we have to train our mind like consistently. We have to work on our mind. We have to like we have to always see our emotions, how we perceive, how we feel about ourselves. We need to keep on check on the like thought patterns, our what are the patterns we are following continuously. So we need to train our mind, because we can train our neurons for that, and to achieve to achieve your desired goals. So you need to train your mind to achieve the desired goals. So that can be done, and that can be reprogrammed. Means your neurons can be reprogrammed. I'm talking about the neurons, that is brain, like neurons. Whole body is like made of cells, and cells contain neurons. So neurons, what we can say, like we can reprogram and retrain our body and mind and brain to achieve the desired result. So that is the thing. Thank you.
Great introduction. Jan, you highlighted one point to check our goals, right? So
Yes.
okay, so we need to train our brain to check our goals. Like, so everyone is working for their goals, short-term goals or long-term goals, right? So
Yes.
how we can check and how we can train our brain to check if we are on right path or we are on wrong path? Any idea how we can train?
Yeah, that is the process, and many techniques and process are there to do the same. As an individual, what we can do is like we should write like first, like what strengths and weaknesses we are having,
Okay.
what stress triggers you, like what triggers you most, like which stressful situation triggers you most, and then how you observe your emotions, like how you react or respond in the particular situation. So all that, no, you should write, and you should write somewhere, and you need to analyze that thing. Apart from that, you can do self-talk, that is positive self-talk. You should never speak about yourself negative. So that and all things are there that you can do as an individual, and many other things are also there. But apart from that, you you can take the help of counselor and mentor and a coach, so like that. So as an individual, by doing lifestyle changes and some of the brain exercises daily consistently, you can just train your mind. You can really train your brain for the same.
Great explain.
Thank you.
Yeah. So today I have one point, and I have one point where we can train our memory, to to improve our 5x, to improve our productivity into 5x. Like every day morning, we used to do the same activity, right? Wake up in the morning, get ready, wash your face, get ready, and do your breakfast, then ready for the office or your day-to-day activity, and you do your office to do work, right? Come back to home and do some chit chat in like WhatsApp, Instagram, and social media, right? And you involve few of the time with your family, dinner, and we go to bed again, chit chat, right? We do every day this activity, but we never analyze whatever we are doing, are we on right path? Whatever we do, like every day we are completing our to-do list or not, right? So we can do we can do one checklist, right? So in that checklist we can improve our productivity. So I can say every day morning, just if you do for 7 days, you can, if you do this activity for the next 7 days, then you can analyze your productivity and your delivery. Are we completing 100%, 20%, 30%? So every day morning you can do one thing. I'm just is it visible, my copy?
Yes, you can
Yes.
see.
Okay, so you can do one thing, just write down your circle, right? And mark it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 5. Write down your just circle it, and this is your plan, right? Every day, every small activity, if it is like your breakfast, your lunch, what time you have to you should reach in your office, every small activity you can write down. And your to-do list, like suppose today you have some meeting and you have to take some decisions, your payment, and suppose you have to complete few of the like your activity, if you have some challenges, you have to run, or you have to exercise 2 hours of daily, everything, each and everything you can plan. Like when you wake up, right? Start from wake up to bedtime. You can second sorry you can write down every step, like before 10 p.m, then 2 p.m, then 2 to 5 p.m, then 9 p.m, then 12 p.m. If you write down everything, right, and whatever you write, it keeps in your mind, right? And the next day morning again you have to do it, and before that you have to check. Suppose you write down something 20 to-do list, right? How many are done? You can check. Suppose out of 20 you have completed 10 are remaining, doesn't matter. The 10 things you can add for your next day plan, right? What happened, I'll let you know what happened. In the next day or third day onwards, your mind recall you, and your mind calling you at the 2 p.m. Hey, Shiva, at the 2 p.m. you have to do this meeting, or you have to do this activity you already mentioned in your plan. You have to complete it because you are behind the schedule for the 2 days or 3 days or 1 day. So in that way, you can improve your productivity, and you can improve your delivery, every activity and all. So if you do this activity in everyday basis, after 1 week, you can see out of 20, you have completed 20 to-do list, checklist. Trust me, it will work, and it's working for me. Okay, this is for the brains plant. Coming to our first segment. Okay. So okay, so further delay. So I will call Ashra. Please, can you please introduce yourself and explain the grammarian roles and responsibility?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Siba.
Toastmaster of the day. Welcome, dear members and guests. Good evening. I believe everybody are in the same time zone. Thank you for granting me this opportunity to be grammarian as well as GD for today's meeting and to evaluate our Honorable Toastmaster Sir Manoj. Okay, today I'm also the grammarian, and the word of the day today is optimize. Optimize, I've put the meaning in this chat box. I'm sure every one of us know the meaning and how to apply it. Optimize means making the best or most effective of something or situation. This is a simple explanation. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And that's all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, guest Estra, for the great explanation of the grammarian role. Then I will call myself Siba because today I'm managing the timer role for the timer guideline. So today I'm managing the timer role. So the time, everyone, like the timer is the main important segment, important for the Toastmaster, because we have to track right time to start and right time to end. So for the timer cricket, I have 3 colors of cards. I will raise the green card when the speaker hits the qualifying time. I will raise the yellow card when the speaker hits the target time. I will raise the red card when the speaker has reached the end their allotted time. For the prepared speech, speaker Toastmaster Manoj and guest Shastra, please note down. 8 minutes is the qualifying time. 9 minutes, I will raise the yellow card, and the 10 minutes, I will raise the red card. And the 30 minutes, we have the grace. And for the table topic, the time limit is 1 minute for the green card, 1.5 minutes for the yellow card, and the 2 minutes for the red card. And for the evaluation, 2 minutes, I will raise green card. 2.5 minutes, I will raise the yellow card, and 3 minutes, I will raise the red card. And every segment, 30 minutes, 30 seconds is the grace timing. So back to my Siba TMOD. Our next and our first segment is the prepared speech, and our prepared speech will provide by Toastmaster Manoj. Before that, I will call evaluator for the first speaker, guest Estra. Please elaborate the title of the speech and the objective of the speech. Over to you, guest Estra.
Yeah. The title of the speech for Toastmaster Manoj will be What Makes the World Go? Is it correct? What makes the world go?
Yes, what makes the world go? Thank you, guest Estra. Okay, so Toastmaster Manoj, over to you for your first speech. And the topic is, your title is, What Makes the World Go? What makes the world go? Over to you, Toastmaster Manoj.
Okay. Thank you, Presiding Officer Siba. The topic is what makes the world go round. Let's go round and round. Yeah, what makes it go round? My question to the audience, the timer, please note my time will be 8, 9, and 10. 10 minutes will be the red, or 8 minutes and 9 minutes and 10. Okay. So what makes the world go round? Anyone from the audience?
Energy. From
Okay, energy.
what?
Okay, energy. Anyone else?
People.
People. Okay, thank you, Ann. It's people and energy. And what else? The people and the energy. If you combine both this, what comes out of this? Something that makes the world go round, or else it should stop. Where do the people get that energy from? It's love. Love is the energy that makes the world go round. That is the basis of progress of humanity. If you go back to the Genesis in Bible, the first chapter of Bible, it talks about God creating the world in 7 days. Yes, 7 days it took to create the world. And in those 7 days, first he said, let there be light. And there was light. And slowly, the smallest creature came up. Then the plant kingdom, animal kingdom. And finally, God created man. The first man called Adam. And then on the 6th day, he created Adam. On the 7th day, he rested. The whole world rested. That's why we have this Sabbath, the Sunday, when you rest and express our gratitude to the Creator, unknown Creator. People go to temples, mosques, Gurudwara, and churches. So then, in the Garden of Eden, Adam, the first man, was happy, everything was there. But God saw he's very, very lonely. Then once, while he was sleeping, he took out the last bone and created Eve, the first woman. So now Adam had a companion, the first man and the first woman. And then, because when the creation was going on, when there's a hero, there need to be a villain. Satan was driven out of the heaven because of evil design. He wanted to become the next god. So he was thrown out. But he wanted to take revenge on God. He entered that Garden of Eden in the form of a serpent. And God had forbidden Adam and Eve not to touch the fruit of one tree at the center of the garden, the tree of knowledge. And the apples, the knowledge apple, they were asked not to eat that fruit. And serpent came in the dream of Eve, tempted her. If you eat this fruit of knowledge, you'll become knowledgeable like God. So she fell to the temptation and plucked the fruit at it. But it went on to have disobedience of God's order. After eating it, even he made Adam eat that. Then only Adam, for the first time, observed that Eve is so very beautiful. And he fell in love with Eve. So I'm coming to the concept, falling in love. The man looks at the woman, sees that she is beautiful, and he falls in love. Why can't we rise in love? Why this concept of falling in love? A question to ponder. We'll come to that as we progress on. One poet wrote, I love you, I hate you. I love you, I hate you. Ask me not. I do not know why, but your absence tortures me. Yes, your absence tortures me. When somebody's absence tortures you, know that you have fallen in love. And why this contradictory statement, I love you, I hate you? Both go together. That duality rules our life. If there is day, there is night. If there is hate, there is love. Only love cannot exist without hate. God will have no existence without Satan. Good will have no value without evil. So this duality rules our life. Without the other, we won't be able to understand the value of what is good. So this love and hate, they have to go parallel for a relationship to coexist and become successful. Now, coming, taking it forward, we do have tussle. Is there anyone, any married man and woman in this platform who has never fought with his spouse? We all do fight. Two different individuals. That's why John Gray wrote that iconic book, Men Are From Mars and Women from Venus. Two different planets, they come together. So from Venus, they have got different characteristics. From Mars, they have got different characteristics. And when they come together, in the beginning, both get attracted to each other. It's quite natural. Like Plato said, we get divided and we fuse together, yin and yang coming together, making that perfect circle. But still, one is black, one is white, one is from Venus, one is from Mars. So they're different, but they come together. That's why that love and hate relationship need to coexist. But that recognition in the beginning, like somebody said, the first year, the woman speaks and the man listens. Yes, everything, whatever she speaks, it appears like the manna falling from heaven. But as the time goes, second year, the man speaks and the woman listens. Third year, both speak and the neighbors listen. It's quite obvious. It happens in everybody's life, in your life, in my life, I think the whole world, it happens. Somewhere, people cannot, it is falling in love. Again, I repeat, you fall in love. Falling in love, you have to limit your ego. Then only the compatibility will be there. If your ego is too big, there won't be compatibility. And it leads to, you know what happens? Divorce. Or else, once the compatibility is there, once you recognize, once you take it for granted, then the compatibility vanishes. In the beginning, she was the most beautiful woman in the universe for you. And for the woman, he was the most handsome guy in the universe. But as time passes, we take him or her for granted. And we start looking around. Somebody becomes more beautiful than her. Some man becomes more handsome than your husband. Then that compatibility vanishes and then the problem starts. Once you start comparing, once you have your ego boosted up, then the tussle comes. So how to go out of this? A lot of good authors have written about it. The most wonderful book that I love and could prescribe for you all to read is The Prophet. Anyone has read this book? The Prophet, written by Khalil Gibran, a Lebanese writer. It's a Bible to lead our life properly. If you haven't, read this book, The Prophet, where he says, love one another, but make not a bond of love. Let it be a moving sea between the source of your soul. Let you be two banks. If you come together, if something collide together, then they go apart. Two different stars coming together, once they collide, then the paths intersect, they go apart. But if they're parallel and the love flows between, then you meet at eternity. Two parallel lines, where do they meet? They meet at eternity. So make your love, let it flow. Be at both the poles, both the source, look at each other and wonder what a beautiful woman she is, what a handsome man he is. So that wonder, element of wonder need to be there. Then only you enjoy your loveful life. Then only you not only fall in love, but you can also rise in love. Once you forget about this bodily existence, once the body comes, because remember that story I told you. Once they ate that apple, forbidden apple, then they recognized each other. For the first time, Adam recognized she's so very beautiful. Before that, they're together, but they never recognized that wonderful creature. So that physical element makes us fall in love. Once we come out of this physical existence, we'll rise in love. With that, I conclude my talk. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manoj. It was great speech. Okay. Okay. Before we'll go to next segment. First, we will check with the timer. That hand over to myself to check the time. So Toastmaster Manoj took 10 minutes, 15 seconds. So he is qualifying for the voting. Okay. Back to Toastmaster TM Siba. Back to me. Okay. So let's go to our second segment. Before that, today's our theme is train your brain, right? So okay. So I already explained, right? In the first in few minutes back, plan your day in record time, right? If we will record our time and to-do list in a daily basis, and we have to check, then we will be productivity 5x, right? So next activity is how we will set our goal and check for the 5 years or 10 for the 10 years or 2 years. Anyone? Short-term goals or long-term goals? And how you are tracking it and how you are checking you are on right path or not? Anyone from guest, from our Toastmaster member?
First, hello, Toastmaster Siba. May I say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
First, we need to set a broad goal, the big goal, the main purpose of our life. Then we will divide that goal into multiple times, like 5 years, 3 years, 1 year, 1 month, 1 week, 1 hour. If we will measure all these goals, then only we can reach our final goal, the ultimate purpose of our life. For that, we have to decide the SMART goal of our life. Your goal,
Yes.
specific one. Yeah.
Yeah, Toastmaster Ravinder, you rightly explained. So I can say this guideline or this segment to the importance of small steps. See, if I have a goals like to buy a flat in next 2 years, right? And that cost will be around something 90 lakhs or 1 CR, right? So I cannot do it in next 6 months or next 8 months or next 1 year, right? I have to do some my activities, some my to-do list I have to complete, and I have to everything, right? So for that, see, the small tips, like the small step, easier to reach the goal if small steps are taken. See, I'll give you one example. Suppose, is it 1 second? Let me do one thing. Is it visible?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Suppose I have some long-term goals like 2 years or 3 years, right? So I have to divide into two parts. I think I'm not visible. Let
Siba,
me.
you can change the video setting. Keep it as a normal, not a blur.
Yes, I'm doing it right now. Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Ravinder. Okay, right now is it visible, my copy? Right? Suppose I have some goal for the 5 years or suppose 1 year, right? So I have to write like bought a flat, right? So again, I have to divide into multiple subtasks. Like for the purchase of flat, what I will have to do? Like I have to save money. I have to plan for the 1 BHK, for 2 BHK or 3 BHK, and how to save money, right? And the further plan, where to buy in my native place or in my in Mumbai or in Pune or in Bangalore, right? Again, I have to divide into multiple subtasks, like monthly wise. See, suppose my plan is to buy a flat in next 2 years, right? So every month I have to save money from my salary around 20,000 or 30,000. Then I can buy. Or you can be a, like, suppose if you are planning to be a CIO or the HR manager or the project manager, right? The same thing happen. You have to write down your goals and divide it into multiple subtasks, right? Again, in the granular level, if you will track it in these small chunks, that the small activity, then you back to this, like suppose this is your monthly target, right? If you will complete your monthly target, then you back to your 6-month target. Then you can say, yes, I have completed my everything. Now I am second step, right? So once you have done this activity, then you can able to achieve your goal. So if you follow this process and train your brain, like, yeah, I have to do my work to complete this activity, then this will help, this activity and this your brain will help you to achieve your goal. We have two brain, one is left and another one right. So left brain is black and white. This is your long term. If you think about your left brain, then your left brain will think about your long term goals, and your right memory will think about your short term, like your movie upcoming plans and all. So be your plan, exercise your brain so that you can able to achieve your goal for sure. So further not delay, so let's go to our next segment, that is a table topic session. For the table topic section, I will hand over the stage to Toastmaster Ravinder Kaur. And before that, I will hand over to Timer to explain the timer guideline for the table topic. Okay, I'll hand over to myself. For the table topic, the timing guideline is 1 to 2 minutes. I will raise green card once you qualify the 1 minute. I will raise the 1.5. Once you, I'll raise the yellow card once you complete the 1.5, and I will raise the green card once you complete the 2 minutes. Red card. Yeah, over to you, Toastmaster Ravinder.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Siba, for giving me this opportunity. Yeah. Greetings, everyone. So how are you feeling in this session? Are you enjoying the meeting?
We are.
Okay. That's good. So do you know why we conduct table topic session in our every weekly meeting? Anyone?
Yeah, to improve our 4 key communication skills.
Yes, you are right, Toastmaster
Yes.
Siva. So the basic purpose of table topic is to have members practice the thinking and speaking skills. In this session, we learn 4 skills. Number 1, listening. Number 2, thinking. number 3, organizing, and number 4, delivering. So I hope you all will share your beautiful thoughts with me. So let's optimize this meeting with the beautiful topics. So who want to volunteer for today's session? Kindly raise your virtual hand or type in the chat box. Yes, Toastmaster Manoj. So are you ready, Toastmaster Manoj?
I'm always ready.
It's good to be here. So for you, I have a question, a beautiful question for you. If you could go back in time, I repeat, if you could go back in time and tell your younger self one thing, what it would be? Over to you, Toastmaster Manoj.
Good evening, everybody. Toastmaster and guest, if I can go back in time, what I'm going to tell my younger self, if I'm able to tell, of course, I'll tell that. If I can go back in time, I'll enter my mother's womb again. Yes, I'll become that small embryo cocooned inside the honeyed womb of my mother. That is, I think, the best protection that I can get. The best armor in the world will be protecting me. All the love and affection of the whole universe will remain within that small cocoon. I would like to re-experience that. And if I could tell something, I'll tell myself, don't come out. Be there. Be happy. If you go out, the world is okay, but it's going to drag you here and there. You'll be losing your way. You won't know what you are doing. Like for past 55 years, if I look back, what have I achieved? What have I done? It's all going back to a big zero. Yes, a big zero. So I'd like to go back again and remain within that wonderful place to be getting all the love and affection of my wonderful parents. Also, it's a direct contact with Mother Nature. So Mother Nature and my father and my mother, they'll be taking care of me. What more do I require? I won't be getting into the rat race. Whether you win or lose, you remain a rat at the end of the day. Whether you optimize your time, optimize your resources, optimize everything. But the most optimization comes when you're inside your mother's womb. As I said, that's the best armor in the world. So be there. I would love to go back. And if I can speak, yes, I repeat, if I can speak to myself, I tell myself, look, don't come out. Be there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manoj, for your beautiful thoughts. Yeah. So who want to be the next one? Kindly volunteer. Otherwise, I will call out the name. Yes, Estera.
Yeah. Can I?
Yes, of course. So for you, I have another question. What is the simplest truth you can express in words?
Simplest
Truth. Over to you.
I always believe in this word. This is not an ordinary word, but it is also the truth. Treat others as you want others to treat you. A lot of people tend to forget that whatever we do, whatever we expect from others, others too expect it from us. But why? People often forget about this. Why? They can't remember this. Do you all know why? You can put in the chat box. Why? Knowing that they want to be treated well by others, but why there are still many people out there treat others otherwise? I think one of the reasons is self-centered, selfish, no empathy, no respect for others. Example I can give you. Simple example. Every one of us are holding this handphone almost every minute of the day. Either we are doing something on it, replying calls, replying texts, or even reading something over social media. Simple rule. A lot of people tag you on social media. It's fine. They tag you. Of course, they want you to give comments. Like me, I have many friends who love my comments because I'm very vocal, okay, without any noise. I'm very vocal when it comes to words. And they enjoy it. I'm very direct, I'm frank. But why are they not liking or commenting others? If you want others to like and comment, at least once in a while, do the same. So this is a thought I would like to put to every one of you. Be fair to others. Yeah, be fair to others. This is the truth, simple truth. We have to remember. You respect others, you get respect. What you give, you receive, even double. So just be frank, be honest to yourself. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Estera, for your beautiful thoughts. So, who want to be the next speaker, table topic speaker? Toastmaster Satya, you want to try?
Okay.
Yeah, good. For you, I have a beautiful question. What is the one thing that you would like to change about yourself? I repeat, what is the one thing you would like to change about yourself? Over to you, Toastmaster Satya.
In my childhood days, whenever I go to bed, I have a habit of thinking something good about some kind of superpower thing, some magical thing. The most common thought which I can recall of my childhood days is building a supercar or a hovercraft. I don't know, maybe you have very familiar thought or very familiar dream which you have gone through again and again, that you are now in a position that you'll never forget. So for me, it's a supercar or a hovercraft. Okay, because hovercraft is an amphibious vehicle. Okay, it can go on land, swamps, and water. Okay, kind of limitless. Okay, maybe that freedom is what amused me during my childhood days, but now things are different. I'm slightly bulky, overweight, so I always dream of a six-pack ab. My hairs are going away, so I'm just turning like I don't know what I'll turn to be within few years. So it's a worry for me. I'm not that fair, so that can be changed. But if everything can be changed, that will not be me. So this age of 45 is teaching me one thing. Whatever you have is the best, is to accept whatever you have, rather than trying to change everything. Okay. And if there is anything to be changed, it is whatever you can on yourself. So those are two contradictory equations, but I'm trying to learn and practice it every day. So thank you for the wonderful question, Table Topic Master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Satya, for your beautiful thoughts about your life, from your life. So who want to be the next one? Rushi, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm there.
Yeah. Are you ready for the table topic?
Yes, I'm ready with the topic, but the topic will be presentable by you, or it will be.
I will give you the topic.
Okay.
Okay. When you are given 1 hour of free time, what you
Yes.
will do in that time?
If I speak about myself, yes. So 1 hour of time with no gap in between, like the whole 1 hour is dedicated to one thing or many things, including our daily routine work. So if I get 1 hour in between my work, or if I get 1 hour vacantly available within my daily schedule, I will be supposed to enjoy it. I have to plan, basically planning that 1 hour. If it is scheduled pre or it is scheduled post, that is first to be what we say, talk out whether it is given pre or post our work. So if it is given pre to my work, I will be if it is given pre to my work, I will be scheduling it for enjoyment activities. Like if I get 1 hour, I will go to water park. I will enjoy over there various rides. But within an hour, it is impossible to go over there and enjoy. If it is booked prior, I will be going over there for sure, and I will enjoy the water rides over there. If it is if the same hour I have to dedicate to some other thing, I will be dedicating it to some novel reading. Apart from one of these water rides, if I get to give that 1 hour for other thing, it will be novel reading. I will be reading a novel, and I will be learning how to uh, read it fastly and with correct sentences, with correct grammar, and I will be trying to get as much as knowledge from that novel, and will be speaking on that same in presence of people, in presence of public, in presence of Toastmasters. So that's the 1 hour I will be dedicating. For
Thank
sure,
you.
it should be planned. Yes.
Okay, you want to continue? Yeah, go ahead.
No, for sure it should be planned. Then only it can be. If it is unplanned, then it is mostly for book reading. If it is unplanned, mostly people dedicate that 1 hour for book reading, or go for some knowledgeable TV series or web series. Yes, that's the topic which I shared.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, Ruchi, for sharing your thoughts. You are right that reading books as well as going for the adventures are the wonderful ways to optimize your life. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
So who want to go for the next topic?
We have 3 more guests, Dr. Chandan,
Okay.
Ann, and Yuvin.
Madam Anne, are you there? Then kindly open your camera. Yeah.
Yes, go right ahead. Good morning to everyone.
Yeah, good to see you. So how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. And how are you?
I'm good. I have one question for you. Did you enjoy our meeting?
Yes, I am enjoying it.
And what is that part you have enjoyed a lot? That is your topic.
I
Over to you.
What I enjoyed about the meeting thus far was the speech by I think I'm not going to get this name correct, by your first and only speaker. I like the fact that when he started his speech, that he started with a question to get the audience involved in the conversation. And not only that, he waited and give time to the audience to respond to the question that he asked. And I felt comfortable with that. And I felt comfortable enough at that time to volunteer my answer. But I like how he interwove and interweaved our answers into his speech. And I love how he talked about the greatest gift is love. And I can relate to that because, and he spoke to it as well from the biblical sense. And being a Christian, I can support his stance on that. I thought that the speech was very engaging. I thought that he knew his subject matter well. I liked his personal story of relating to how relationships go, how the woman has the majority of the say in the relationship during the first year. Then the second year, it's the husband's turn. Then the third year, they both have joint responsibility. And he didn't go on from that. He left it up to our imaginations, although I saw one person writing in the chat that the fourth year, everything dissolves. And that was quite funny for me. So I thought that that speech was very, very, very appropriate, very intriguing, and well thought out. I enjoyed it tremendously. Thank you, Madam Table Topics Master.
Thank you so much, Madam. And hello, Yvonne. Are you ready for your table topic? You are on mute.
Yuan, are you talking on mute? You are talking on mute, Yuan. Yes.
Something went wrong early in the morning. That's why I couldn't really join you as I would like to.
No, it's no problem. Yeah.
So I have one question for you. If today is your last day, what would you like to do? I repeat, if today is your last day, then what would you like to do? Over to you, Yvonne.
Thank you, Table Topics Master. If today was my last day, what would I like to do? I would like to thank everyone who would have made my life. Thank God first, and then thank everyone who would have contributed to my life through all the stages. I do. Let me see. I can't get any further. I'll try again next time.
I think you told the essence of everything when you thanked
Yes.
everybody.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Yvonne.
Dr. Chandan is there.
Yeah. Dr. Chandan? Yes. Are you ready for your topic? This is the last topic for the day. You are the luckiest one. So for you, I have one question. What do you think stands between you and your happiness? I repeat, what do you think stands between you and your happiness? Over to you, Dr. Chandan.
My happiness, about happiness, I will tell. Repeat, ma'am, question, please.
I asked a simple questions like what stands in between you and your happiness?
Happiness.
Yeah.
Happiness is everything, everywhere, every time. God gifted every man, everybody. But how we are want to take this? How we are feeling? How we are sense? How our sense? What we are feeling about my happiness or life? How we will think type our happiness. Excuse me. So happiness is depend on our feeling, our work, our study, our thinking style, our body style. All is depend our thing. This is happiness. How we will think, then that type I will get happiness. So we want to think everybody, and thanks to God, everywhere, every time, present happy. But how we will get? How we can get? Thanks this type. So I am every time happy because my sense is think about how will do that I get happy. So every time we want to think positive and pray, positive and every work do with positiveness, happiness, then we will get happy.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Chandan.
Okay.
So with this, I conclude my table topic section. Thank you everyone for participating in today's table topic segment. And thank you once again for sharing your eloquent thoughts and views. Now over to you, TMOD, Toastmaster Siba Lenka.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ravinder. It was great TTM session, and the question was related to amazing and very easy to speak and very related to everything. Okay, so our theme is train your brain, right? So anyone heard about 2 minutes rule? 2 minutes golden rules? Anyone? Anything coming to your mind?
Any hint on that, Toastmaster of the day?
I'm sorry?
Any hint?
2 minutes rule to train your brain. Only that hint I can say right now.
I don't know, because there are so many rules out there, so it's a bit confusing at times. But 2 minute rules, I think
yeah. Yes, go ahead.
Is it about anger, that if you are feeling very bad, then allow your mind to feel the emotion for 2 minutes, not more than that. Then you again bring back to the priority. Is it the one?
Yes, yeah, that we can add as a 2 minutes golden rule change.
Oh, you're adding it.
Yeah, I'm adding it. See, anything. See, this is not a hard and fast rule right now, right? So we are training our goals, training our minds, right? Suppose my 2 minutes rule is something different, and your 2 minutes is something different, right? And suppose you practically you do it and you achieve it, right? And that can be your golden rule for you, right? And for me, the 2 minutes rule is something like, suppose I want to be a good listener, a good speaker, a good communicator, right? Suppose I want to improve my good communication skill or reading skill. So in a day, I have a lot of time, 24-hour time, 24-hour or 10 hours, 15 hours, right? And I don't have time to read something, right? So I can open my mobile, right? And set for 2 minutes rule for now. Suppose I want to read for 2 minutes. Suppose I have to complete this book in a month or in a 15 days. So I can add 2 minutes of time for my calendar, for my mobile set anytime from morning 5 to evening or night 11. And this alarm indicate me this 2 minutes is for your reading the book. It can be anything. For you, it can be like, suppose you want to lose your weight, right? And you have to run for 2 kilometer, 3 kilometer. For that also, you can set up your time. Okay, this time, this 2 minutes or this 5 minutes. Why I say 2 minutes? For the initiation, right? For the initiation, you can set up for the very less limitation of time, 2 minutes. Gradually, you can increase to 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 minute, or 2 hours. If you do this only for the 21 days, it will add in your daily activity or daily habit. So this 2 minute, we can say this game changer. If you want to achieve something, right? And for every day, if you will give 2 minutes for that goal, definitely for sure, I will say in certain period of time, you will achieve your goal. And the second thing is how to train our brain, right? There are multiple things, reading books, or also we can play games. Sudoku is the one of the best games. We can improve our games. And the chess. Chess is the game changer. Like if you know the chess, you have to think second step or fourth step ahead. What plan you will have to play to achieve or to win the game. So this 2 to 3 game will train your brain. And also if you do this activity, this hand activity, if you press your hand like this, because in our fingers nerve is the end, and this nerves will connect to our mind directly. If you do like this every day, and this will also improve your memory and your brain, and like this also. Okay, so this is one of the rule I can say for the train your brain. Coming to the next segment, that is evaluation. Before that, I'll hand over the stage to timer Siba to tell the time for who is the qualifying for the table topic session. For the table topic section, guest Estera, guest Rusi, and guest Yoni. They are not qualifying, but I thanks to everyone to participate at the table topic session, and thanks for your everything. Back to TMOD, to me, Siva. So our next segment is the last segment, that is a evaluation segment. For the evaluation, I will hand over the stage to guest Estera for the general evaluation. Over to you, guest Estera.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Siba Lenka. But how about the evaluation for the speaker? Toastmaster Manoj?
Yes.
Yeah, can I give that first, evaluation, then followed by...
Yes, Esther, you have to evaluate me, then.
Yeah. Okay, please bear with me. This time I'm doing GE, grammarian, as well as evaluating. So I'm all over. So if I leave out anything, please forgive me. Okay, as usual, what a phenomenal expression of love. You took all of us again away from this earth. We are all like floating in the air on the first day we were created on this earth. Amazing. The verse you took from the Bible on the essence of creation and love. Exactly. And Toastmaster Manoj, it looks like you have read the Bible, or somebody would have told you the story about this, the 7 days of creation, and you mention it very well, especially the 6th day, the creation of all the beasts, and the last day, no, the 6th day creation of man, and the 7 days is the day of Sabbath, is a rest day. And man was created, and man and women, and how the woman was created. Whether you believe or not, we all are here to testify the reality or the truth of it. And you also explain deep explanation of love. I really fall in love with your explanation, especially the word falling in love. Why falling in love? You did explain it. And I think this is also another cause. When the man fall in love, he really falls. He really falls. And that caused the fall of the man. Because he falls in love. No, this word is so powerful. You made me think when I heard the word, why fall in love? Yeah, really. Man, M-A-N, generally, creation of God, man, human, fall because of falling in love, blindly falling in love with his partner. This is amazing, Toastmaster Manoj. I'm really mesmerized with your explanation. And you did also mention about 2 authors. One is about manna from, I always got confused with this, Mars and Venus. Yeah, the difference in characteristic, obviously, difference in how their brain is wired. So this is almost like a masterclass. And also from every angle, the terms, mathematical terms, you did mention these terms like parallel, collide, and a few other things, yeah? So you use different unique words which we don't use every day. Not everybody use every day unless they are involved. Then to make your speech more interesting, everything is super perfect. I think you were a little fast this time. That's all. Other than that, amazing, fantastic. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you. And again, back to me. Yeah. Can I continue with the general evaluation?
Yes, Agashashta, you can continue with your general evaluation.
I think, yeah, as a grammarian, I would like to give my report as well. Okay, mainly pronunciation, like supportive. Toastmaster Ravinder, and not only you, many Indians. I think maybe because we often, you know, the way the language we speak, and everybody have weakness in this area, you know, because sometimes we can't pronounce the word supportive. Sportive and supportive are so much different, the word, you see. So people who are who don't know about what we are talking about, they might think sportive, not supportive. So please pay some attention for this important word. Yeah. And also Interesting words by Toastmaster Manoj, as I mentioned just now, was the mathematical terms, and also embryo. Embryo is not something new. Everybody know the word. But today, he mentioned that in the table topic session, yeah, which is interesting the way he explained that he wants to be the embryo and want to stay in his mother's womb. Such a stubborn remark, but interesting. And Toastmaster Satya also mentioned word about and did mention about what is supercraft and hovercraft. This is also interesting. Yeah, another thing. Okay, back to general evaluation. Yeah, thank you. Back to general evaluation. I'll do very fast. We started meeting at 8:02. Welcome speech by Sergeant at Arms and followed by club mission by her, and she passed over to presiding officer of the day, Toastmaster Siba Lenka, and Siba Lenka invited and introduced guests, our guest Satya Narayan and our guest Zainuddin. Today we have 5 wonderful guests, and we welcome them again to our meeting. And of course, our Toastmaster Satya Narayan been missing for some time, and it's of course it's good to see you again here. And a few guests, and Whitehall and Yvonne and Toastmaster Prerna took part in our table topic. Thank you. Of course, including those guests Satya Narayan and Zainuddin. Oh no, Zainuddin did not take part in the table topic. Okay, next grammarian for the day was appointed to Estera. Timer, Siba Lenka. Prepared speech, followed by prepared speech by Toastmaster Manoj Lenka. Title, What Makes the World Go Round. I was blinking because I saw the agenda and it's written there, what makes the world go. I was, I repeated that word because I dare not mention, because I don't know what it's supposed to be, but as far as I know, it should be what makes it go round. Anyway, we all heard that from Toastmaster Manoj. Next, Toastmaster of the day continued his theme. I have to give a great credit, generous credit to our Toastmaster of the day with the wonderful team, Train Your Mind. And this was well articulated, defined. It is a brilliant team. A Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Siba Lenka, you can now eligible to conduct a master class, and you can be also a trainer. So good the way you explain everything. Okay, and next was a table topic session. Toastmaster Ravinder Kaur, as usual, excellent table topic master with amazing, extraordinary questions, which is so interesting. And I thank all those who took part, about 7 table topic speakers, Toastmaster Manoj, myself. I was sorry I exceeded the time because I was focusing more on what I got to say and not the time. Anyway, thank you. And Toastmaster Satya Narayanan, Rushidius and Whitehall, Yvonne, and Dr. Chandan Yadav. Followed by again, Toastmaster of the day continued sharing about the team, and he concluded it. He explained well about the 2 minutes rule. He did question the audience and explain what he meant by 2 minutes rules. Okay, the area of suggestion from my part this time, I could only see that the word of the day is not in the agenda list as we have planned. Okay, maybe you forgot or maybe this overlooked. Yeah, please, because last minute when you ask to get the word, there are so many words. Sometimes it's not that there's no word, you know, so you have to put it there and all that. So we will be like last minute under pressure. We should not stress ourselves. Let it be whoever in charge. Yeah, that is all. Overall, this is amazing meeting and it's becoming better and better and better. And I thank each and every guest for coming again. Yeah, who was with us last week. And I think last few weeks, everyone is coming. I see last week we had 8 guests and this week we had 4, considered very good and good to see again. Toastmaster Satya Narayan, I almost forgot about you. You know, today when you appeared, oh, I see you are back again. Fantastic. Yeah, thank you for taking part and we are looking forward to see you all again in our next meeting. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Siba Lenka.
Thank you, thank you, guest Esther. It was great evaluation.
One more,
Yeah,
one
you
more.
were saying something
One
on
more. Sorry,
yeah,
sorry, one more.
please go ahead. Go ahead.
I am a Toastmaster. I'm actually a Toastmaster. Okay.
Okay.
So I think next time you can just mention Toastmaster Estera or just Estera. Yeah.
No
in this
problem.
club, yes. Yeah, I am a Toastmaster.
Sure,
so
sure.
people would know the difference between those who have not become Toastmasters and a Toastmaster who is also a guest. But I feel so much estranged by calling me guest because I am
Sure,
a Toastmaster. Thank you so much.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Ashra, for your great explanation, great evaluation as a general evaluator. And I can say right now, yeah, you are the part of evaluation for last meeting, right? And this time also, it was great and very well defined and well explained also. I can compare like today's is a better one than the last one. Yes. Okay, back to TM Siba Lenka. So our last segment is, so everything we have done. So our today's theme is train your mind. So lastly, I am repeating the same thing. If we will plan our day in record time, challenge ourselves in daily basis, we can achieve and we can train our brain. And the 2 minutes golden rules, if we follow the golden rules, we will train our brain, or also we will able to achieve our goals. And the importance of the small steps, this is very important. This is very important because if we have any goals, if we achieve small step, then we will achieve our big goals. So back coming to our next and the last segment.
One more, Toastmaster Siba.
One thing I need to, yes, the timer report I need to explain. Yes. So back go to Siba Lenka as a timer. So hello everyone. So my timer report is I'll start with first prepare speech. Toastmaster Manoj Lenka took 10 minutes 20 seconds. Coming to TTM section. So on the TTM section, Toastmaster Manoj Lenka took 2 minutes 2 seconds. Esther took 2 minutes 50 seconds. Satya took 2 minutes 20 seconds. Rusi took 2 minutes 53 seconds. And took 2 minutes. Yogne took 40 seconds. And Dr. Chandan took 2 minutes 25. So this is my timer report. And for the timer report, Esther, for your evaluation, you took 2 minutes 30 seconds. That's it from my side as a timer report. Back to you, TM Modi. means
One doubt I
starting-
have. One doubt I have.
Yes.
To qualify, how much for how long we have to speak on a topic to qualify?
Okay. For the table topic, the time limit is 1 minute to 2 minutes.
Okay,
1
so
to 2 minutes. 1 is the minimum you qualify for the voting. 1.5 is the well, I highlighted as a yellow, and the 2 minutes is the deadline, the end time.
yes.
And you have 30-second grace for the every speech, prepared speech, and table topic. I hope I answer your question.
Yes, yes, yes. I am.
Yeah, thank you. Proceed. So we have Toastmaster Ravinder, have you shared the voting link for the TTM?
I am sharing the poll.
Okay.
We can have the photograph of everybody.
Yes. So Ishra, are you taking the photograph or Ravinder? Okay, yes.
Okay, I will. I will. Okay, everyone, please on your camera and show your beautiful and handsome face. Satya Narayan, you look more handsome, I think, on your camera.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and good to see you. Oh, you're driving. Okay, okay, fine. Please focus on your driving. Okay. Shall we go ahead? 3 clicks. Yeah.
Yovin,
One.
Dr. Chandan,
Dr. Chandan. Whoever
Yoven,
can on your camera, please on your camera.
and Ashok, Oppo F9 Pro.
Oppo. Oppo. We were talking about him.
Dr. Chandan, Satya, could you
Dr.
please turn on
Chandan,
your
if you
camera?
could show your face for a minute.
Okay. At
Same
least
for
one
Satya.
click. Show your face for 1 click. 1, 2, 3. One more. One again, the same. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one freestyle. I'm going to put my heart on the screen. So let's put the heart on the screen. Okay, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ishra, for taking beautiful pictures.
My pleasure.
Yeah. So while
Let's have the feedback.
feedback from
TMOD.
the guest, yes.
Yes.
So while preparing this, okay. So let's go to guest. Who is here? Anne, are you here?
Yes,
Could
I
you please
am.
share? Could you please share your feedback on the meeting?
First, let me
for today?
apologize for joining the meeting a little late, but from what I heard and what I saw, it was a very relaxed meeting. I felt very comfortable in the meeting, and I really enjoyed the prepared speech. I thought that the table topics were very interesting, and I was glad that I was given the opportunity to participate in the table topic session. And I learned from the other Toastmasters in the room, and I like the idea of the 2-minute rule. And I think I will implement that in my life as I go forward. Mr. Table Topic, Mr. Toastmaster of the evening, of the day, sorry.
No problem, Anne. It was great. It was great to join, and your the table topic section speech was amazing. We look forward for our upcoming next week meeting. Okay, let's go to our next guest. Who is your Yogni? Are you there? Please share your feedback. I know you're there. Okay, let's go to Satyanarayana.
Yeah,
Please
Siva.
share feedback. How
Yeah,
you
am I
feel?
audible?
How are you enjoying this meeting and all? Please share.
Can you all hear me, Siva?
Yes,
I
we
can hear
can
you.
hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
Please
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay. So I've joined really, I think 2-3 minutes late today meeting. Overall energy level throughout the meeting is very high, which is commendable. Few things we can definitely consider to improve, like because there are so many guests and it's not very justifiable, or we can always invite the guests to take care of few of the rules. Okay, so that's what we can do because we have 9 members today, including the guest. Second, the participation is really well, which is again something to cheer about and deserve a lot of appreciation. I think we can definitely, there are scopes to improve, but above all, it's a worth enjoying and worth participating meeting today evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Satya, for your feedback. We will discuss internally with our team member and we'll try to implement these things if possible. Yes. Yeah. But thank you for your feedback and we look forward to see in our next meeting. Okay, let's go to our next guest. Is there anyone here?
Dr. Chandan was here, just vanished.
Yes. So, Toastmaster Ravinder, are we ready with our result?
Dr. Chandan is back.
Is back. Okay, let's go to Dr. Chandan. Okay, Dr. Chandan, please share your feedback for today's meeting. Are you hear me?
Or if we'll take his feedback towards the end, we can continue if the results are ready.
Okay, Toastmaster Ravinder, can you please share your screen so that we can announce the winner and are we ready for the result? Can you please confirm?
Let me prepare the certificate.
So meanwhile, I would like to thank each and every one of you, especially our education minister, for allowing me to be the GE continuously for 3 meetings. And this really blessed me because today in another club, you know, where there's many, of course, this club is quite a new club. Okay, and they asked me to be a GE today. I confidently also committed. I told them I can take up now any role you want, even GE. They were so happy, and today I did my GE. Okay, Toastmaster DTM one was there this morning, so I did it, and I was very confident in doing it, all because of Chalk and Duster. Chalk and Duster members gave me the chance. Otherwise, I wouldn't be so good. Like what Toastmaster Siba said, I've improved. Really, I can see I've improved, but I can do better. I can do better next time. Yeah, today like 3 hacks. Yeah, first time. Oh my God, I was like a superwoman today. But that's why I'm not satisfied with my performance in all these 3 roles today. But anyway, thank you so much for giving me so much of encouragement. Thank you.
Toastmaster Esther, I think you are doing a fabulous job. You are becoming expert day by day.
Thank you.
Not only in civil life, but as a Toastmaster, you are shining like a shining star for all of us. And thank you for supporting Chalk and Duster.
Sure, my support is always there because I love all the members here. who are very like committed. You know, I will once I like to be with people who are committed. Let it be one or two, but I still enjoy being with them. I feel that I should support this club. Although my
Thank you
contribution
so
is
much.
negligence, but a very little, but I feel good because this club gave me chance to grow, you know, to learn a lot of things. Although I'm an international speaker, award winner and all that, but I know there's a lot of area for me to improve, especially in Toastmasters.
Thank you, Esther. And
Yeah.
your TT speech was wonderfully carved. I liked it from
You liked
first to
it?
last.
It makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
because
you did a wonderful job wearing so many hats today as a G, my evaluator, as the grammarian. Did excellently well, and thank you for all that. Coming on to Siba. Siba, I have seen his journey. When he started, he was unable to articulate his ideas. And today you see him as the presiding officer, as the
yeah,
TMOD. Siba, you are like
masterclass.
you are galloping like a horse, and you are doing exceedingly well with a lot of confidence that you exude while performing the role. It shows what kind of interest you are taking. I think on the right line, and you will be becoming a competent speaker in days to come. You're proving to be one. Then coming to Ravinder, our constant supporter, whom I call the bedrock of this Chalk and Duster. If we are running our show, the credit goes to none other than Toastmaster Ravinder.
The woman
Every
behind
time
the
she is
success
there,
of many men.
anything
Thank you so much, Mr. Suman.
anything which we lack, she always is there ready to support us. And the kind of topics you are bringing in, Ravinder, is wonderful. The simple yet profound. When I say profound, there are a lot of depth. It makes us think. Once you think, we feel like a human being. So you make us feel human when you give us those topics to speak on. So my gratitude to you, Ravinder. I think you have been here. It's always when you are there, you feel even if no one is there, if you are there, you fill the whole screen page with a lot of positivities. Thanks for that. So, though members are too less and guests are too many today, but still, we had a very, very successful meeting. The credit goes to our guest, guest Satyanarayan, for being there and participating. Guest Ann, I think the way you spoke and your suggestions were good for us. And of course, Satyanarayan, thank you for those suggestions. We generally give uh, different roles to our guests. We try to motivate them to take on different roles, provided you are joining in time. Once you join in time, we get time to distribute those roles to guests. And thank you, Evan, for joining us. Again, Dr. Chandan, you have been joining us too often. We'd like to see you again next Saturday. Thank you, everybody.
May I
Now
share
over
the
to
result?
Yeah.
Ravinder, yes.
Yeah, please share your screen.
Again.
Yes.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Toastmaster Manoj, for the
Not
best
again, as
speaker.
usual.
Yeah.
Next time must ban him from taking part in table topic.
Yeah,
Once he joins,
when
everybody
Toastmaster Ravinder said na again, so I know like the name. Okay, we can go next, please, Ravinder. Okay, the certificate to okay, so
Great,
okay.
Two great people getting it
Dr.
today.
Siba and Ravinder. Okay, thank you everyone.
Everyone.
Please get to next.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Congratulations.
I don't believe. Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you everyone for your help, for your support, for your guidance, everything. That's why I'm here, and that's why the certificate is visible. So my I can say my 2 minutes or my half an hour journey to this Toastmaster, it's showing very soon. Also, I'll achieve many more certificate, many more appreciation, many more supports, and all. Okay, I think that's it.
It's a very fair vote for you, Toastmaster Siba, because you played auxiliary role very well. almost like a master class. So you are the most deserving. I voted you also.
Okay, thank you.
Obviously, because
Thank
I
you.
cannot vote myself.
Yes,